California.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Scare Rider Collective YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to check out some recent Hot Wheel and Johnny Lightning finds, as well as Auto World. And we have some new and old stuff, so let's go ahead and get on into it. So some of the first things we're going to check out are some Hot Wheel mainlines, so let's go ahead and get into that. First up, we have Quick Chat. Now this is a vintage toy turned into a diecast car from Hot Wheels, new for 2025. Some of you guys might remember this from your childhood, and now you get to collect it in a diecast. So just for the novelty factor, I picked that up. Card's pretty creased right there, but probably gonna open it. Believe it's L case, and it looks like the special feature is something to do with the phone. Maybe you can pick it up or spin it around. So, pretty cool. Next up, another new for 2025, we have the Morgan Super 3. Picked this up just because I thought it was a little weird. It's a little three-wheeled car. Kind of intrigued me. And on the back, there's actually information about the Morgan Super 3. It says it was born in 2022 in Melvin, Warwickshire, England, by Morgan Motor Company. So pretty cool. That has some facts on there. So picked that one up too. Next thing I picked up is a Datsun 240Z. The cherry blossom tree. Now this is the pink variant. There's also, I know, a blue one. It's like a baby blue. So still looking for that one, but managed to find this one. It's part of the Hot Wheels Arts cars. Not bad. Then we have another new one for November 2025. Another mustache car. It flips out and it has it to where you can have a mustache. I wasn't going to pick this one up, but I have the other variants, so I went ahead and got this one just to add it to the collection, so I have them all. So there's the special feature on that one. I know I've seen some people, they cut into it and turn it into a mustache comb, so pretty nifty. Then we got a skull shaker. It's a bone shaker with the driver inside. We've picked these up before in the past. And when they move, this guy wobbles around. So there's the special feature. But really like that sparkly red that the driver's molded in. And I like the color of the white and red on the bone shaker. So pretty cool. So if you collect bone shakers, definitely got to have skull shaker. Then we have a 73 Honda Civic Custom, then and now. So I do like Honda Civics, mainly the hatchback versions. Not a huge fan of these earlier models, more into like the 90s and up, but still figured start collecting these. Then we got a custom Kia EV6. Now this is an electric vehicle, so Hot Wheels EV. Not a huge fan of EV vehicles, but I've been picking these up just because I like the colors and the graphics on it. This one's in a nice purple color. Also new for 2025. Then I picked up another one of these Hot Wheels 50 concept rod squads with like this Roth style monster on the side. I picked one of these up a while back and I totally forgot I did that, so I picked another one up, and I do have this one already, but that's all right. Then we got a 75 Chevy Blazer Custom. Nice square body. Part of the Hot Wheels Dirt series. Really nice. Then we got a Toyota GR86 Cup. I do have the maroon variant of this, so I needed the orange and I got one. Again, card's beat up, but that's all right. That's what happens usually when you find stuff in dump bins. So this is Diecast, I believe. And it's part of the Compact Kings. So then we got a Chevy Blazer 4x4, again a part of the Hot Wheels Dirt or Dirt series. It's painted in like a root beer brown color. Pretty nice as well. Then we have a limited grip. I really like this color variant of the limited grip. The part of the Peak Pursuit. I really like the green and purple. Even with that little hint of pink right there. So I think green and purple is a really good color combo for things. Now, I wish the green was a little bit brighter like it is on the card art, but still looks pretty good. I believe this green is a little dull. So if it was more like a lime green that popped, it would be better, especially with that purple. But all in all, still really nice. Then we got a Gone Mad, new for 2025, part of the Hot Wheel wagon. Again, it has some facts on it, but obviously it's a Nomad wagon that's been customized. So pretty neat. Then another thing I picked up was this yellow Hot Wings car. Now this one does have the darker bottle on the blister and an actual dark bottle on the inside. If you remember from a couple videos ago, I found like a variant of this where it was the red one, but it had a dark bottle, but the bottle inside the blister was actually clear still. So pretty cool. Part of the Fast Foodies, new for 2025. Q case. So nothing crazy new, but a little bit of stuff here and there. So taking a break from the Hot Wheels, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some Auto Worlds. First up, we have a Mustang, 1973 Ford Mustang Mach 1. Bright green gold poly is the color. It's hard to get a good look at it. So it's pretty nice, part of the Vintage Muscle series from Auto World. This is release 6, version A. Now taking a look, we have release 6, version B. This is again a 1973 Ford Mustang Mach 1. This is pearl white for the paint color. So really nice. Got Flintstone tires on it. I believe they both do. They look really good. This one actually has a white interior. This one has a tan. Next thing we have is another Auto World Vintage Muscle. This is a 64 Ford Galaxy 500 XL. And the color for this is Sunshine Yellow. Again, this is release 6, version A. So I believe this is number 2 in the set. This is 1, and this is 2. But on the color code there, you see it's kind of bright. Even on the card art, it's pretty bright. And then the actual car is pretty dull. So Sunshine Yellow, it's kind of weird how it's not that bright. But definitely bright there and there. A little tannish on the actual diecast, but all in all, it's still really nice. Got like a teardrop hood, black interior, black top, and then we have release 6 version B of the 1964 Ford Galaxy 500 XL. Now this color is Dynasty Green Poly. So it's more of a blue color. I guess a teal. But I definitely like this color a lot better than the Sunshine. If it was more yellow, it might be a little bit better, but this one's kind of tannish. But this one definitely has a lot of metal flake in it. You can kind of see it shimmering in the paint, depending on if the glare of the blister is out of the way, but definitely really nice. Again, it has a black top on the vinyl and a teardrop hood. So these are special editions, what it says on the card. I believe all 4 say that. So now we're gonna take a look at some Johnny Lightnings. So as you guys know, Auto World and Johnny Lightning are owned by the same company, Round 2. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. Now, I'm not sure when these would have came out, because they did come from an Ollie's. They had the sticker there, I took it off. But Johnny Lightning Royal Bobcat. This is a Catalina. 1965 Pontiac Catalina 2+2 Royal Bobcat. And Cameo Ivory. Believe that's what the color is. Got some red line tires on it. Now this is release 1, number 4. I don't have another color of this one. So it's part of the Muscle Cars USA. So there's the other ones you could collect in the set. So some of the muscle facts, pretty cool still. Then we have a RPM transmissions, again Muscle Cars USA. Johnny Lightning, again this was found at Ollie's. It is release 2, number 1. For the Catalina, it was release 1, number 4. So this is a 2001 Chevy Corvette Z06 with some Mickey Thompsons on the rear and torch red. Got some front fender exhaust. So I'm not big into these newer Corvettes, but because it was a drag car, I went ahead and picked it up. I do collect drag cars. So there you can see on the top of the windshield it says RPM transmissions. So next up we have some more Johnny Lightning, Muscle Car USA. This is a 1979 Chevy Monte Carlo. So Carmen Poly, dark Carmen Poly is the color. I believe that's how you say that. Now this is version A, release 2, number 5. So it says it's a new casting as well. So color is actually really nice on this. Now another thing I got is another one. This one is version B, release 2, number 5 as well. 1979 Chevy Monte Carlo. I like this color a little bit better. So it says it's medium fire mist poly pastel green. So even the interior is that pastel green color. The interior on this one matches the body as well. You definitely see a lot of that metal flake in the paint on these. So definitely really nice. So now going on back to the Hot Wheels, we got some 5-packs. So we finally found the Hot Wheel Gasser 5-packs. My son was actually with his grandpa and they found these. So pretty cool. Did start to see some show up at my local Walmart, but they weren't there for the longest time. I know these came out a while ago, but they're definitely really nice. Comes with the hauler. Mercury Comet Cyclone gasser, 55 gasser, black, Nova gasser. And at the very top there we got straight pipes with the 2 long pipes. Now these have some really cool designs on them, like the Nova gasser has a lot of pinstriping on it. So you can see it at the top there. Family hauler and like gold leaf, really cool. And then the 55 is high roller. Mouse catcher. And this just has 68 with some dice to go with that gasser. And the long pipes or straight pipes is deep stage in a nice blue color with the orange tinted windows. So a really nice 5-pack, especially if you like drag cars and gassers. So there you can see the side, they got that Nova on the side of it. And the back. So 55 Bel Air, 65 Mercury Comet Cyclone, 64 Chevy Nova gasser, straight pipes, and fast bed hauler. With the Hot Wheels logo on the side there. Now the other 5-pack we have is Hot Wheels 5-pack Fast and Furious. Got cars from the Fast X, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, Fast X, and the Fast and the Furious, and Fast and Furious. So there you can see the Charger on the back. 70 Dodge Charger RT, 66 Chevy Impala, Porsche 911 GT3, 68 Plymouth Barracuda Formula S, and a Nissan Silvia S13. But all in all, it's a pretty good lineup. Really nice looking 5-pack. Next up, we got a few different Hot Wheels. We got a Hot Wheels Boulevard 94 Nissan Primera, I believe is how you say that. But it has a Castrol racing livery. Just something a little bit different to add to the collection, and I kind of liked it with all the racing stuff on there. So I decided to pick that up. Something that I would have liked to really have is that Pontiac Firebird. It's white with the blue Firebird logo on it, but they didn't have it. They had this, so went ahead and grabbed it. It's a really nice card as well. Another thing we got is a Hot Wheels Silver Series, number 1 of 5. It didn't get all 5. 2012 Ford Fiesta. The only thing I would really want out of this set as well is the Honda Civic Type R, and maybe the Nissan Sentra. But I don't know. They didn't have any of the other ones. They had the Miata, but I don't know. Unless I have them in front of my face, I'm not really sure. That Subaru might be pretty cool, but I'm not sure. But got the Fiesta. Can't complain too much, because I did get a Civic and this Fast and Furious Silver Series Honda Civic EG, like a gold color. So pretty nice. Really good detail on the tail lights and headlights. I believe it has a metal base. I'm not 100% sure. It feels pretty heavy. I know it has plastic wheels. So just imagine wheel swapping that. It would be really cool. So the only thing I would want out of this as well is the Acura Integra, but they only had one of those, so I let my son get it. But I did end up getting one of these Chevy Novas, and he got the Datsun 240Z Custom. They pretty much had them all except he didn't get that Bugatti, but they only had one of the Acura Integras. So, but I'll go ahead and show you the Nova. 66 Chevy Nova. Really nice looking color. A lot of metal flake in that gold paint job. So really cool. So this one I believe is plastic base. But even with the wheel swap, it would still look really cool. But this one definitely has a metal base. Definitely heavy. So pretty much wheel swap it and you'll have a premium. But this one's definitely plastic. And for $3, well, technically $4 now, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below if you think these Silver Series are worth it. Because especially with the Nova, it doesn't really have any headlight details. It does have some taillight details, but there's nothing on the headlights. At least that I could tell. Oh, I guess there is. You just really can't see it because that plastic base, it's almost the same color as the details on the headlights. It does have some grille details with the tampo. But yeah, it does have headlights, but you really can't tell with that plastic. So if it was actually chrome, maybe. That's another thing. It's chrome on the card, but just plastic colored on the actual diecast. So I don't know. But pretty happy I got the Honda Civic EG. Usually, we all know this is the first thing to go, so definitely pretty stoked about that. So the last thing we picked up recently that I'm pretty stoked that I got is this Replay the Classics, part of the Hot Wheels or Mattel 80th anniversary. So it has a few really nice vehicles in it, especially like that 55. So I'll be doing a separate video on this where we take a closer look at all the cars and see if they have any special features. Pretty sure they do, but yeah, that's all I have for you on this one. There's another look at the cars on the back. So these box sets aren't cheap, that's for sure, but you know, sometimes they're hard to find. I don't know if they just stocked when I got there or what, but they had a pretty good selection of these. So I'm assuming they just stocked recently because of the fact that I actually found a Honda Civic. Normally, local Walmart is really picked over, so apparently I got there at a good time. Like I said, I don't really go out there and hunt like I used to. Just kind of go out there every so often, or I look when I'm at the store. So pretty cool to find all this stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And again, we're going to be doing a separate video on this, so be looking out for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.
This show is brought to you by The Family. Thank you. Like and subscribe.